this video, I want to talk to you about an experience where I changed my reality to the point where I had to stop because I was scared of what was happening. So this was this year actually, and I was coming up with an experiment. So my experiment was about understanding about what creates reality. And by that I mean, like, as an example, I'm right here and my mom is in the other room, right? My mom could be either on her phone, she could be spinning plates, she could be dancing the Macarena, she could be doing a handstand, she could be doing pull-ups, push-ups. There is an infinite amount of things that my mom could be doing. And since I do not see her, I don't know. So the truth is that I won't ever know, right? So I'm not sure if you remember or if you know about the thought experiment where there were molecules put and that molecules were following a random route until an observer looked at it. Then the molecules decided to behave in a particular order. So when you take that into consideration, that means that what I imagine my mom doing is what she was doing, regardless of what she told me she's doing, because she could lie. Like, what if my mom is like building a supercar, and I don't know, she could be hiding it somewhere. It sounds implausible, right? And it doesn't sound impossible though. Like, you don't know my mom. What if she's a neurophysicist? And the truth is that we never know things that we are not looking at the moment. And so, like, your reality is literally what you imagine. So, like, if I'm here and I'm imagining and I'm convinced that my mom is I don't know, spinning plates, for example, and I just imagine my mom spinning plates, my mind is gonna start finding proof of that because my mind believes it. So that leads to another concept where your mind can believe something before you do. Therefore, your mind starts creating evidence or looking for evidence of it. And let me tell you, your mind will find it. Like when people are like, "Oh, you're cheating on me," and they know that for sure the person is cheating on them. So the mind is gonna look for a lot of things, that mean that the person is cheating on whoever. And that's where problems start, because the person it finds evidence of something that is not happening. But the truth is that the person will always be not sure, because even though the person is always finding evidence, the person doesn't truly know. So moving on from that, I decided to do a thought experiment where if I saw, so this is going to be a little explicit and a little unprofessional. I'm just warning you right now. But I'm telling you this story as a human being that is constantly and continuously trying to understand how my mind works. And in as many aspects as possible so that I can help other people live their lives better. And so, like, this day I said, well, what are things that I can be looking at everyone that I do not see that I can get a kick out of? So if I don't see someone's hand when it's in front of them, I could safely assume that they were finger banging their pussy. So I know. So if you've seen my videos, you've heard this story before. So, like, if someone is like this, watch. If someone is like this, I can assume that they're finger banging their pussy with this hand. Even if it's a guy, like, it doesn't matter. And if they're like walking like this, and if their hand is like that, like if they're walking and their hand just goes behind them, I can safely assume that they're finger banging their ass. They're just like. So, because the truth is that I don't know, because I'm not seeing that side of it, right? Like, I do not have X-ray vision. So the possibility of that exists. It does exist. So every time I saw someone putting their hand in front of them, I visualized, their fingers like, if I just didn't see their hand. And like, if it was like someone, like, if depending on which part I didn't begin seeing, like if I saw someone whose hand just if I turned to someone and their hand was just like leaving their back, I assumed that they had just finger banged their ass. And then if their hand went in front of them, I figured they were just finger banging their pussy. So it's awful. I know it's immature, but look, listen. every time that happened, I followed it with an image of the person just like finger banging, like my boss, my course, everyone was finger banging their pussies the whole day. And I was getting such a kick out of the whole thing that like I went to the gym and I was literally just laughing my ass off at the gym because my mind was continuously filled with images of guys finger banging their pussy, and then like I took it up a notch. So like when I went to the restroom, and then like the restroom was like the gym was just awfully quiet. So I was like, oh, they're probably voguing. So like, and then like I began imagining everyone voguing. So like in my reality, when I was showering, everyone was just like doing the voguing thing, I know, so immature, but look, there's a point to this. The thing is that I'm since I wasn't outside of the gym when I was showering, I don't know. There is a possibility that everyone could be voguing. The possibility exists. Regardless of how impossible that could be, it's not fully impossible. Just like the possibility of when you don't see someone's hand, they could be finger banging their pussy, even if they're a dude. Because you don't know if they have a pussy or not, since I've never seen their privates. So now So all right, so I was playing this in my head so like hard that my mind began believing it. Like I knew it wasn't true, but my mind on its own began believing it. So like whenever that would happen, the visualizations of people finger banging their pussy were just popping up in my head. I was literally hacking my mind to believe that everyone was finger banging their pussy. So like your mind can have a different belief from your consciousness. That is the big moraleja, the big thing of this video is that your mind can have a different belief than you. For example, when people see ghosts, people are convinced, right? And let me tell you, I have seen ghosts, but oh my God, it was my spirit. It was my mind creating that. But so that's an experience that I'm never gonna be able to recreate. But it was, I'm gonna talk about it in another video. But I saw like a spirit like flying in my room. But I know that it was made from my mind. I know it was. But my mind believed that there was, I'm not going to tell you this part because I'm just so sad that I haven't been able to recreate it to the extent that I did it that day. Because I felt it was like poltergeist. Like literally, like it was like right fucking there. Like it was there. Well, anyways, when people see ghosts, the mind believes that there's a ghost, so the mind will create the proof of it. Like the mind creates proof when there isn't. Why? Because the mind is our one faculty, our one thing that we perceive reality with. It is your own ability to perceive your reality, how you navigate your world. If that part of you believes that there is something there, it will create something there for you to know that there is something there. You navigate your reality through your mind. If you believe that someone is hiding somewhere, your mind will find proof. And if it doesn't find it, it's going to create it because it knows that there's something there. If you truly know that something is somewhere, your mind will make sure that it's there. Just like when people know that they are getting cheated on, they are going to be finding proof of their significant other cheating on them. However, because it is the mind's own creation, you never find anyone there, but even though you saw it. So like ghosts, your mind can create a ghost easily. It can create noises. It can even shake your body. It can. I'm telling you because I have been able to like sit in my car and then just like go on like a giant swing. And I would literally just close my eyes and I would feel my body goes like that. And then I would literally feel like the swinging and even the air. It was so surreal. I haven't practiced that in a while, but you can use your mind to like move, to like feel like you're like in a roller coaster. It's amazing. So I'm going to probably talk about that another time, but this is where the aspect of metaphysics gets into, because metaphysics is how the reality is controlled by the mind, and like your thoughts literally are controlling your reality. So like I began believing that people were actually finger banging their pussy. Like I began believing that people were finger banging their pussy when I didn't see their hands. And my mind was beginning to push this on me. And it was creating the images. I was getting the smell. And I was like, okay, that's just fucking crazy. Holy shit. It had to stop. I just had to stop the experiment right there because I was like, I have to go to work. I don't want anyone to believe that like I'm fucking, I don't know, on something. And I wasn't able to concentrate because it was so funny. So I have decided to start an experiment like that. So like I'm gonna start imagining people like hiding in the corners, saying, I don't know, saying like, I guess like positive stuff to me, like, I don't know, like get to work or I don't know, something like that. But that's the whole, well, that's the whole that's the whole, no, well, the whole concept of this, or the idea behind my intention of this video, was to tell you that you never know what's going on places that you don't see. Those are only assumptions that you're making. But if you want it, you can believe anything that you want. And if you know how to manipulate your reality, mind hacking, you can make your mind believe things. Oh, I already know what I'm gonna do. Well, that's the crux. So this is not like an official video. This is just like a conversation that I wanted to have with you guys, because I've been working the whole day and I still wanted to make a video, and I don't want to get out of the habit of being on YouTube and picking my own mind and yours, hopefully, and in regards to the aspect of reality, where reality is literally what you imagine. So like, just because I'm imagining my mom sitting down on her phone doesn't mean that she's actually doing that, just because I imagine that she's doing that, and I'm pretty sure of it. But if I was sure that my mom was spinning plates, I would be just as sure that my mom is spinning plates as I am sure of my mom being sitting down now on her phone. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you for watching my content. You guys have no idea how grateful I am to you guys for watching the content. And I am super inclined to like joke around, but I don't wanna like post just to post. I want to post because there is something that I am that it's something that was gonna help you guys. And well, one thing is that whatever you guys are imagining that people are doing behind your back can be the truth, but it can also be wrong. So the fact that there is a probability that someone could be planning your demise or thinking of you, you never truly know. So like, imagine whatever it is more beneficial to you that is gonna help you get better in life. So like, since I came to San Diego, I have been really actively working my imagination in making these videos. And things are going just the way that I imagine them. Of course, I wish that everything would happen faster, but things are going exactly as I'm imagining them. And I am imagining everything as it going in the right direction. I believe that you guys are enjoying my content. If you guys want any type of topic in particular, be it metaphysics, be it psychology, be it the mind, or gang stalking, please feel free to ask me a question. And that is a topic that I want to cover yesterday, that I want to cover tomorrow. I'm sorry, I'm just really tired. I've been up since 5 today, and that's about it. Yeah, I should probably just rest because I'm exhausted. Okay, bye guys. Have a good one. Take care.